get into this mode and you just like get into this groove, and it might not necessarily be a good groove or the best groove, but you're in a groove nonetheless. That's how I am, and I've got a lot of, you know, good habits that are great to post on Instagram. Walking at 5 a.m. in the morning and stuff like that. That's something that I do every day. But what I've realized is that good habits can consume your life and keep me from actually doing something that like moves me forward. I tend to fill my days with these good habits, but then kind of lack a big picture of like moving forward. I always kind of hit a rut at about 7:30 where it's like, all right, what am I doing next? What do I need to do? And then it can just kind of start to derail pretty quickly. As I said in my last episode, I have a lot of things that I want to accomplish. Skills and things like I want to be able to weld. I want to be able to be a good carpenter. And these are skills like generational skills that have been lost. So today is dedicated to getting back in the groove, starting a new schedule, new habits. Last episode, I started the process again of finishing my downstairs living room. This is such a big project and I've been putting it off for like a year. So it's time to get that into being a regular part of my day. So I'm going to work on my podcast for 2 hours, as well as start laying more flooring in the basement. That doesn't seem like that's that hard, but man, when you're trying to get back into a routine that you know you should do, it's like so much friction. Just get past the friction, I know, and I'll just start moving. Sara got me Rosetta Stone for Christmas, so I've been doing that every day in the morning, mostly. Periódico está sobre la cama. There we go. El periódico. Okay, now it is time to start the podcast. This always seems like such a huge deal before I start, but then, you know, when I start, it's a lot of fun, and then the next day it's so much easier, and then the next day, and then like a week, it's like, this is what I've been doing my whole life. But just starting the first day is like, look, okay, I'm not gonna break any records. This is day one. I'm gonna do this for 1 hour just to get the ball rolling. I got an hour in of writing. Still not super motivated, but I did it, and that's a good start. Now I'm going to start working on the flooring. Come on. So in my last video, I said that this room, which is where this all started, that this room was completely done with the floor, and that was not actually true. There is a little strip right along the side of the wall that I need to finish. Then I need to take everything out of this closet and do the flooring in there. Let's just see if I can get that little strip done and then start to get into the closet. If I can do that, I'm going to call today a success, and that's really gonna jumpstart my progress. It always takes me a minute to remember what I'm doing. Too big. Why did that not work? Got measured a little wrong. It slips in. Same 1 1/4. Good. That's gonna fit. Next cut's gonna be complicated. Cut around this. It's gonna get small, then bigger through here, and it's all one piece. So here's the plan. But first, you see this tile that's just caked on? We couldn't get it off. Well, we don't want you to feel a step like this. We don't want you to feel anything like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a seamless transition by getting this blue paper, and we're gonna layer it on top of each other, multiple pieces, and then it's going to even out so that it just kind of seamlessly transitions up. The piece won't rock. Is it perfect? Absolutely not, but it feels like you can barely even tell it's going up, so that's I'm happy with that. This is one of the most confusing cuts. People who do for and are probably having a heart attack watching me do this. They're like, what is this idiot? How much room do I have?
I think it's hitting it.
It needs to go over it and touch it. Guys, things are never as easy as I hope. I have been trying to get this little gap gone for an hour and a half. This little gap, the little thing. And I can force it, but then this bubbles because there's so much pressure right here. So I've got to get the special tool and I've got to cut this board just a little, everything is just little nanometers. I gotta cut the little nanometer and then it'll be fine. But I don't have that tool and I'm done. This is embarrassing. I've done these 2 little strips and then gotten to this huge roadblock. Look, I'm proud that I started this. I mean, now I'm hooked. I'm going to, I think this was good for me. The habit has been formed. Not yet, but maybe. And I'm going to do it. I will defeat you I'll defeat you tomorrow.